Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to The Blind Life, where I help you learn how to live your best blind life. I've got a great video for you guys today. You're going to want to pay attention to this one, especially if you're a musician. So I am here with Melanie and Mitch, and thank you guys so much for joining me and agreeing to kind of explain what you guys came up with, because this was your idea, right?
You're welcome. Yeah. Well, it's an app, and we've jiggled it around a little bit.
So Mitch has low vision, but he's also a musician, and so he was searching for a solution for reading sheet music, which a lot of people in the community have that issue.
So I was just reading normal sheet music, and when we got the diagnosis, we started to notice that I was having a lot of trouble. So I could make out the notes and I could play the notes, but my teachers were getting frustrated because I didn't play anything else, like the soft and louds, and I couldn't see anything but just the plain old note. So
I'm going to show some videos during this conversation of both of Mitch playing and using this method, this really cool blind life hack. And then at the end of the video, Mitch did an amazing tutorial, and he shows you exactly how to set this up and how to achieve the same results that he did. So I'll play that video as well. But so obviously you needed to find a solution. And what did you guys come up with?
So Mum was researching a bit, and she found this app, Forscore, and we were like, great.
Yeah, and for anybody that's unfamiliar with what Forscore is, Melly, can you give them a little explanation of what it is? It's an app for sheet music, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of musicians use it for storing their music. You don't have to keep paper copies. It's all just on an iPad. Because Mitchell has a large iPad anyway, it is usable by him. What sets Forscore apart for me was the fact that you could actually take photos of your own music. A lot of the apps that are out there at the moment, you have to upload or buy or purchase and store the music. So this meant that the pieces that Mitchell was working on, that already had his teachers' marks written all over it, and the nuances that they wanted for him could just be photographed and put on, and then he could just read his music, which it made a big difference as far as cost goes, as well as it's just easy to use.
And then came across this thing called Reflow, which allows you to draw boxes around sections of the piece, so it puts it in a long line, magnified.
The Reflow option in Forscore is brilliant, and it does store a lot of music. And when you use Reflow, it just basically scrolls through at the pace that you pick. But it's to start and stop it, you actually have to tap the screen. You can't use a foot pedal, which in Mitchell's case, being a sax player, you can't be taking your hands off the instrument. Yeah. For a singer, that would be fine. You can double tap to slow it down, double tap to speed it up. But when you're on a saxophone and the conductor, because he's in a couple of bands, wants you to start it at a certain time, you can't be tapping a screen. So we needed to be able to use that foot pedal. And that's where the trick came in, where if you upload your song into Forscore, you can then take photos of it and upload it. Mitch is better at explaining this bit, but basically you can upload it, take a screenshot of it, and then use the foot pedal to scroll through each page.
So to break it down, essentially Mitch's music, small sections of the music are being displayed on the iPad, nice and big in large print, as large as you need it. And then every time he taps the Bluetooth foot pedal, it cycles to the next image. So he can tap right along as he's playing, hands-free, and go through the whole song that way.
Yeah, that's right. And I guess you can use the foot pedal whilst learning a piece, where you're going back and forth between the pages often, and perhaps revert to Reflow when you know your piece really well, and you can just, the timing of it, and you don't need to go back and forth.
And Mitch, how many instruments do you play? Because I've got a video of you playing piano too.
Yeah, I just play sax and piano, yeah, and I also am in a few choirs at school as well.
Wow, very musical. That's awesome. And yeah, and so in the video of you playing piano, you're doing the same process, using that foot pedal to turn the pages and follow along.
It's a bit harder on piano because you also have the actual piano pedal.
Right.
So you have to kind of be a drummer while playing the piano.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking about. It must be difficult to time both feet.
Yeah. And he's learning to do that with his left foot with the sax as well, just so that it becomes quite natural. So that, playing whatever, saxophone or piano, will just be left foot for that foot pedal.
Now, I'm sure people are going to ask, is there any specific Bluetooth pedal that it requires, or can any Bluetooth pedal work?
I am not 100% sure on that. The one that we have got is called... Sorry, Sam, you'll have to wait a sec.
Well, you don't have to. I can put the information in the description. I'll put that information in the description if anybody's curious.
I just researched what would work with it, and I just wanted it to be able to turn left page and turn right page.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much just a Bluetooth pedal with two pedals so you can go forward or go backwards.
Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Do you have to do you know if you have to have a pro version of the app Forscore?
You have to upgrade to the pro to have that reflow. Reflow is only part of the subscription.
Well, awesome. Well, Melanie and Mitch, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing this awesome, like I said, blind life hack. That's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So stay tuned, guys. Mitch is going to walk you through the whole process of how to use the Forscore app and get your music on there and get it screenshot and into individual pages and all of that.
Hi, my name is Mitchell, and I'm going to show you how I upload my music to Forscore, since I really struggled reading my music before we found this method. So first, you want to go to Forscore, and then it'll open this screen. So you want to press the center of the screen to open the toolbar. Then you want to go to the toolbox and press the photo icon, scan. And then you come to the document icon at the top. And then you want to come over and scan your document. Make sure all of it's highlighted, and then it'll scan it for you. You can press on it at the bottom, and you can flip it around so it's at the top. And you can also change the coloring, so you can have grayscale, black and white, and color. I like black and white because you can see it really clearly. Then you just press done and press save. So then it'll bring you to this screen, so you want to come to the save again and then name your piece and then press save. And then it'll take you to the new document. And then what you want to do is press the middle of the screen again and go to the toolbar, and then press the settings icon at the start of the name of the piece. And then go down to the reflow button. And then when you're in there, you can press edit, and then pressing the plus of the toolbar will let you create boxes to fit what size you want the pieces to be. So I like to do it bar by bar, so you can go along and do that with all of the whole piece. Then you can press done, and then there it is. So, and then you can leave it at that and just do scrolling, or you can go back here and press on the squares and zoom in and then take a screenshot. And then once you've done that, you want to go press done again and exit with the X button at the top right. And then you want to do the process again that we did to upload the document. So go to the toolbar, toolbox, then press scan. And then this time you're going to go to the right hand icon and select a photo from your photo album. So I'm going to select these three because they're the ones that I have photographed, and then press add. And then they'll be there, and then press save again, name it, and I like to put clipped at the end of it. Sorry, over the rainbow clipped, so that I can tell that it's the magnified one. And then there's your piece, so you can scroll with just your finger, and you can, I have a Bluetooth foot pedal that I connect to my iPad, and then I can scroll it with my foot. And that's how you upload magnified music into Forscore.
See what I mean? Didn't Mitch do a great job on that tutorial? Honestly, I should probably be nervous because he's coming for my job. Okay, so just to recap, the application is called Forscore. Forscore. And unfortunately, it's only available on Apple products, iPhone, iPad, probably Macs and all of that too. So check it out. I'll have more information in the description down below. A huge thank you to Melanie and Mitch, my friends from down under. But that's it for this one, guys. As always, if you have any questions for me, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll do my best to help out. If you liked the video, you found it helpful, be sure to hit the like button. Helps out the channel. And make sure you're subscribed to The Blind Life. I put out a new video about vision loss, assistive technology, all of that good stuff every single Saturday. But that's it, guys. Until then, I'll see you next time.